Yay! Anyway, hopefully you can see the slide now. Let's celebrate your sparkle. 3 ways to feel vibrant, visible, and authentically you. Yay! Aram can do the first page. Thank you for your patience. We did it. Thank you. Aram and Macy, I'm so grateful that you're here. Thank you so much for joining me. I am super, super excited to share the evening with you. It feels really special. Tonight, I'm going to show you how you can feel like your most vibrant and visible self. Now, this is not just for when you're having a good day, when the sky's blue, when the sun's shining, or when you've dressed up for a special occasion, but how you can really start to feel like your most vibrant and sparkling self every single day. Now, it doesn't have to be difficult. There are just 3 simple and really fun things that you can do that can completely transform how you can feel. They're really powerful. So if you get really intentional about them, it's amazing how sparkling you can feel. Okay, I am so grateful that you're here and that you are with me for the evening. Thank you so much. Thank you for showing up live. And if you stay till the end for the 60 minutes, there is a £15 Queen Me voucher for showing up and say thank you. So I give you the code at the end of the presentation. So thank you so much for being here with me. I'm super excited to share these with you. So I'm going to take you on a little journey now. This is me 3 years ago, entrenched in motherhood. So with my girls and my mum there and my doggy Tallulah, loving being a mummy. By this time, my girls were like, 7 and 4, and I was well into motherhood and loved being a mum and loved spending time with my girls, but also feeling like I'd lost quite a lot of myself, feeling pretty drained. And like, I definitely lost a lot of my sparkle. And like, I kind of just wanted to find that piece of myself again, and like loving motherhood, but feeling that a part of me was kind of missing. Like I just really, really needed to regain that sparkle. And things started to take off at Queen Me. This is me doing one of my very first pop-up shops in John Lewis. Work was starting to step up. And I really had to re-find my confidence. I'd lost so much confidence just from kind of, being in the grind with motherhood and not spending any time on myself. And I felt like I had absolutely nothing to wear. I just felt like a bit of a shadow of myself, but I knew I had to kind of step into my confidence and re-find my sparkle. And so the 3 things that I'm going to share with you today are things that I drew on that really, really helped me to refine my confidence, refine that sparkle, and step into the best version of myself. So I am so excited to share them with you. So I've not only styled myself. Hi, Farah, how are you? So nice that you've joined us. We're just a small group this evening. Oh, and sorry, my dog is here as well. You can probably hear her in the background. But yeah, thank you so much for joining. I think both we've just started, but we're just talking about how you can refine your sparkle in these 3 easy steps. But I'm so glad that you've spent the evening with us. And there is if you stay till the end of the presentation, there is a £15 Queen Me voucher code that I'm going to share with you right at the end. So you just need to hang on till the end of the presentation for that. And I am so grateful that everyone is here. Thank you so much for spending the evening with me. I am very honored. Thank you. So I've not only styled myself and gone from a period where I felt really a bit stuck in a rut and just kind of pretty drained from motherhood, where I had spent so much time looking after my kids that I kind of lost a bit of my sparkle and lost that part of myself that used to be really vibrant and alive. So I've styled myself, and I've also styled thousands and thousands of women at my pop-up shops. I have loved helping women step into their most confident selves, helping them style accessories and choose exactly the right accessories to make them feel confident. And I've done that at lots of John Lewis shops. And also before I had Queen Me, I had retail shops in the King's Road and in Covent Garden with my previous jewelry and accessories business. So I have styled a lot of women. I've styled thousands of women, and it's equipped me to really help people to to be able to know how to feel the best. It's the part of the job that I absolutely love the best. And I'm so excited to help you celebrate your sparkle this evening. Okay, if you're multitasking, I'd love to get your full attention because we are getting intentional now. We are becoming our most sparkling selves, and it is important for us to be fabulous. So let's full attention, stay with me. Let's get intentional about feeling our best tonight. Okay, I don't know if you can relate to this. This is me on a bad day. I have less of these now. Used to have definitely more of them. Maybe you can relate. Some days you're feeling great, like you've made an effort and you're feeling really good. But other days you're feeling flat. But you don't really have the tools necessarily to always know how to lift yourself up. That was definitely me a few years ago. And this is me looking less than impressed with myself. I've messed up a video or something that I'm doing for Instagram. And I'm like, oh, Amanda, you're such an idiot. I can't believe you're having to do this for the 50th time. Can you relate? Well, I've not been kind to myself. I've been a bit of my own worst critic. Can you relate to that? Sometimes your inner voice is not perhaps as kind as it could be, that you maybe say to yourself, oh, you idiot, why did you do that? Macy says, totally. Sometimes everything just feels a bit much. Yes, Iram, it's hard. I mean, my inner critic is so harsh, but I'm learning as we're going to go on to talk about this a little bit more now. I'm learning that we have to be super kind to ourselves, that our voice is the most important. And also just not to worry what other people think, so that can be a tendency as well. Yeah, I'm glad you agree. Do I pronounce it Fareha? Is that right? I hope I pronounced it right. You have to give me a little bit of leeway there. Yes, I got it right. Yay. Okay, so how do we want to feel every day? We don't want to feel like those things. Can you give me 3 words about how you'd love to feel? So mine, for example, are like, I like feeling colorful, hence the yellow. It makes me feel like me. I like to feel put together because I often don't feel put together. So I'm always aiming for that. And I think just happy as well. I'm always aiming to feel happy and content. So can you think of 3 words and just give them to me in the chat about how you'd love to feel every day? Anybody got some words? Mine are, so Iram says confident. That's a great one. Great and powerful. I love that. Oh, those are such good words. Powerful, so important, isn't it? Because sometimes it can feel like everything's out of control. Yeah. Hi, Jessica. Hello. Thank you so much for joining. Joyful, grounded, beautiful. Oh, I love those. I know beautiful, such a wonderful word, isn't it? It's so powerful, but I think it's often all about inner beauty. Happy, confident, and content, says Fareha. Also strong, says Iram. Oh my goodness. I love all these words. I love them. Confident comes up a lot, and happy and content as such. We all want to feel like that, don't we? Macy says, love all these words. Yay. Okay, I just want you to know that you are in the right place. If you're like me and you spent a lot of time looking after others, and you maybe could do with a little bit of extra time for yourself, you could just do with some extra sparkle. Then I hear you. I've been there. You're in the right place. You're in the right place if you just love expressing yourself fully. If, whatever craziness is inside you, you love to express it. And maybe you do care about what people think. Maybe you already don't give a stuff what anyone thinks, but it's all about the self-expression. This is me. I chose this picture because this is me at a music festival. I do love expressing myself, as you might have guessed. Wearing face jewels. I'm well over 40, but I don't care what anyone else thinks. So if you've got that vibe, if you just love expressing yourself, then you are in the right place. Or maybe you just love some fresh ideas. Maybe you like dressing up. You like to get creative and get fresh perspectives, learn some new ideas, get some new techniques. Well, you are in the right place for that as well. So I'd love to know which one resonates the most for you. Are you number 1, where you could do with a little bit more sparkle in your life for yourself? You maybe haven't had enough time for yourself. Are you number 2, where you love to express yourself fully? Or are you number 3, where you just enjoy some fresh ideas? Do any of those resonate? Or is it all 3 like me? Or is it 1, 2? What do you think? Give me a comment. I'd love to know which camp you're in. All 3, says Jessica. Macy, you're 1. Oh my gosh, me, that's the strongest for me. Number 1 is definitely the strongest. I had to force myself to make time for myself again today, even though I'm teaching it. I had to remind myself. Farah says 2 and 3. Yeah, I know. Well, that's where the fun is, right? Just experimenting, getting new ideas. Iram says, I think number 3 for me. I tend to sparkle mostly thanks to you. Oh, that's so amazing to hear, Iram. Thank you so much. I love that. I love the fact that I have already spread a little bit of sparkle. Thank you so much. Okay, whichever it is, I hear you. I've been there, and I am so excited tonight to liven things up for you. Okay, now it really is as simple as making a decision about how you want to feel and getting really intentional about it. The steps that I've got are simple and straightforward, and they're really easy to fit into your life. You've just got to make the decision to do it. They're very, very straightforward. Okay, if you're anything like me, you want to know what we're going to cover this evening. So I'll quickly run through it with you. We've got the 3-step process, first of all, that we're going to go through to help you feel more vibrant, visible, and authentically you. So the first step is about making the decision and mindset. This is the really big one. It all starts with mindset. This is something I've recently discovered. I didn't know about it before. This is, something I really only discovered a couple of years ago, and I'm now so into mindset. So I'm excited to share some ideas with that on you for step 1. With you rather. And then step 2 is all about color. Yay, so many people love color. I love color. I think perhaps you guys do too if you're here. It's getting intentional with color, and we're going to talk about that. And then step 3, we're going to get creative with our styling. Double yay. So perfect if you love the idea of kind of getting some fresh ideas and mixing things up. And then after that, we're going to talk about how you can work with me in more detail if you'd like to after the class. And then we'll go on to some Q&A. So step 1 of our sparkling process, making the decision. Sounds simple, right? I love this quote. 2 things I love about it. So love yourself. Loud and clear, something that I actually really struggled with until recently. I thought it was okay to be hard on myself and to have like an inner voice that was a critic. I now know differently. And number 2, it is important to stay positive because beauty comes from the inside out. And I have always believed this. I've always believed ever since I was in my early 20s. I've been able to see that, when you see someone that's beautiful and someone that's radiant, it's nothing to do with how clear their skin is, how trendy their clothes are. It is about something that radiates from within them. It's about what's happening inside. So that's where I think we should start. That's what I believe the key is to feeling like your most sparkling self. We start with the inside, what is happening between our ears. Now, there's nothing more important than how we feel, right? Because how we feel is how we experience life. It sounds straightforward, but it's something that I hadn't really thought about until, the past year or so when I started thinking about mindset and really understanding that how we feel and being intentional about how we feel is really important, has really helped me on my journey. So I now try and think about it as much as possible, like every single day. And that's what I want you to start doing in a straightforward way. Okay, over to you. So we've come up with some words generally about how we want to feel, but I want to think about specifically for the rest of this year. Can you think of the words that you want to feel for this year? So is it the same as the earlier ones? Iram, is it about power and feeling great? Is it about something else? Because we've got Christmas coming up. Like, do you want to feel sparkling because of Christmas? So for me, I want to feel put together because I've got so many things to do. So I want to feel like I'm accomplished and put together and calm. I think those would be my words for the rest of this year in particular. So Iram says, I want to be empowered, strong, and confident. I love those. I love those, Iram. I mean, I feel like you're already that, but you already so much of your vibe is about that. But I think it's fantastic to know that's what you're channeling. Sharon says, content with myself. Oh, that's a lovely one. Macy says, confident, calm, joyful. Oh, those are all such lovely words. And sparkling, fulfilled. I love all of those. Yay, so happy. Okay. Okay, now I want you to choose just one word. So we're going to get really particular so that we can really focus in and get intentional on how we feel. Jessica says she's thinking about it. Okay, Jessica, well, if you could think of the few words, come and just write them down, jot them down next to you, or put them in a comment box. But what we want to do is hone it into one word, because we're going to get really, really intentional. Magical. I love it. I love it, Jessica. That's such a great word. Magical. And that's perfect for like the rest of the year, right? For the festive season. I love that. So has anyone else got one word that they can hone in on for the rest of the year? Just one word. Macy says confident. Jessica's is magical. Mine is accomplished. Fareha, mindful. I love that. That's a beautiful one, because that is so important. I'm really into meditating, and I've really become, I think, mindfulness and just being mindful and living in the present moment brings so much joy along with it, doesn't it? I love that, Fareha. Iram, can you think of just one word? Calm. Oh, that's a brilliant one. I love all of these. Okay, so we've all got a word, I think. And if you haven't quite got one, Sharon, can you think of one word? Content, maybe you said content with myself. You choose the word that's right for you. And now the action is that I want you to write it down. So not just now, but in the morning, I want you to write it down everywhere you're going to see it, and especially first thing in the morning. So Sharon says peaceful. That's a wonderful one. Again, that's such a beautiful one for the rest of the year, for the festive season, Sharon. So what we want to do is we want to see this word as much as possible, and especially when we wake up in the morning. So if you write it down on Post-it notes, you can put it on your bathroom mirror, you can put it in your car, anywhere where you're going to see it a lot, or your wardrobe mirror. And if you journal or you write a to-do list, then you can write it down every single morning as well. And that really reinforces how it kind of sinks into your brain. So the idea is that you just want to absorb this word, just focusing on this one word, because when you choose just one thing, it really creates clarity in your mind, and it helps you to find ways to actually feel like that. So, seeing this word over and over again, it kind of sinks into your brain. You're basically programming your subconscious to look for opportunities to feel like that. So one way that you can do it, so if you're feeling calm, for example, Iram, you might want to wear clothes that are a certain color or texture that make you feel calm. Maybe kind of cool fabrics, cool colors. Fareha, if you're feeling mindful, you want to wear things that make you step into that. So it's about, the action is to look for opportunities to dress in the morning in accordance with this word. So if it's peaceful, you might want to wear a piece of jewelry, or mindful, you might want to wear a piece of jewelry that makes you tap into that feeling. Macy, if you want to feel confident, then you might want to wear something with, I don't know, some shoulders on it, or a headband that makes you feel confident. Jessica, if you want to feel magical, then you might want to wear something a little bit sparkly, or just something flowing. But look for opportunities in your wardrobe in the morning to choose the things that will help you channel that feeling. It's such a simple thing to do, but it's really, really powerful. And clothes can make us feel a certain way. They really can. So, I mean, for me, for example, I want to feel accomplished. So I'm going to be looking for things like blazers and things that make me feel quite professional and accomplished, or dresses, or things that make me feel kind of put together, rather than maybe like jeans and trainers. Okay, so who likes Oprah? I love Oprah so much. She's always inspiring me. I hope you like her too. I love this quote because it reminds us that in order to feel how we want to feel, in order to feel this word, we need to give ourselves permission to do that and to be kind to ourselves. We need to allow ourselves to feel how we want to feel mindful, to feel peaceful. We need to be kind to ourselves and allow ourselves, give ourselves the space to do that. It doesn't matter whether, you're, whatever you think, whatever your inner critic says, that you're too old, too fat, too thin, you haven't got enough hair, none of that matters. Just be kind to yourself and give yourself that permission. Don't compare yourself to other people either. And I mean, I think one of the things that Oprah says in this quote is, take this pleasure to be kinder to yourself and to others. So important. And we get, I don't know about you, but I got taught a lot to be kind to others. But it's equally important to be kind to ourselves, and make sure that our inner voice, our inner critic is calm, not saying anything too bad, and that our inner voice is supporting how we want to feel. So for me, for example, wanting to feel accomplished, I can be quite self-critical. So I've been thinking, no, I did, I've done this and I've achieved this over recently, and trying to focus on the inner voice, which supports that feeling of feeling accomplished or feeling magical, feeling calm, whatever it is. Just give yourself permission to feel like that. Okay. Iram says, this is interesting. I'm probably a lot kinder to others, not myself. Iram, I don't think you're alone. And I think, we're all, it's a process. I think so many of us are quite harsh on ourselves. And like I say, it's something that I was always so harsh on myself. And I thought that was really normal. Yeah, I really struggle with it too. I have to constantly remind myself to be kind to myself. That is so important because it really determines how we feel. And if we want to feel like our most sparkling selves, and we want to feel authentic to ourselves and vibrant, then we need to be kind to ourselves and give ourselves a pat on the back and give ourselves permission to feel how we want to feel. Okay, so we've been kind to ourselves. We've chosen a special word for 2025. We're going to write it down. We're going to look at it every morning. And now we're on to step 2, getting intentional with color and the power of color. Do you love color? Give me a comment in the box. I would love to know. I mean, I love this artist Kandinsky. I love this quote as well. Freya says, yeah, I love color. Color is so powerful, isn't it? And yes, it's amazing. I mean, look, yellow, what a vibrant color. It makes such a difference to how you feel. It really does. Iram, I do like black. Well, that's great. I mean, if it makes you feel the way that you want to feel, then that is fantastic. And Jessica says, yes, I love color. And I do love this quote. I think it's so powerful because, it's such a simple thing that we can do to get intentional about color, and yet it carries such power. And black, I think Iram is right. It has very strong associations with it. Sharon says, it makes me feel happy to wear colors. Me too, Sharon. It makes me feel happy as well. I love it. I'd love to know what your favorite colors are and how you feel when you wear them. So Iram says that she likes wearing black. Are there any other colors that you like, Iram? Macy loves yellow. Yes, me too. Sharon, are there any particular colors that you enjoy wearing? Freya, greens, teals. Oh, they're such popular colors, I think, for a very good reason, because they make us feel calm, I think, and connected and mindful. They're great for being mindful, Freya. Iram says my favorite is red, and I don't wear it. So Iram, that's what we're going to talk about in a minute. Sometimes the colors that we love are not the colors that we wear. Sometimes like you like looking at them. Jessica says pink to burgundy. Jessica, my absolute favorite is pink as well. Sharon says, I love bright oranges, blues and greens. Sharon, do you wear bright colors as well? Do you also wear them? So for example, for me, yes, you do, Sharon. Yay. I don't know if you're wearing anything bright now, but I wish I could see. So glad you wear them as well. Yay. So, I mean, for example, I absolutely love hot pink, like really kind of fuchsia pink, but I don't really wear it because it's not great against my skin tone. But there are ways that you can wear colors that you love. So for you, for red, maybe there are other ways, even if you don't necessarily wear it, there are little things that you can do to introduce red into your day. Like, for example, you can paint your nails. There are things that you can do, like painting your nails. You can have a red bag. You can have like a little flash of red jewelry, which I think you do wear red jewelry sometimes, don't you? And any other ideas about how we can introduce color into what we wear? I mean, obviously clothes are an obvious one to do, but are there any other ways that we can introduce a little flash of color that we might not usually do? I have recently really got into painting my nails. It's again the thing about time. I used to just not do it. I did obviously years ago, but recently I hadn't done it because I was worried about time. Oh, Freya, your beautiful brooches. That is such a good way to introduce a flash of color. They're so simple to wear. You can wear them like on a neutral blazer or something, or a neutral knit. And then you've got a beautiful little flash of color and sparkle. Thank you. It's so true. Brooches are a great way, even socks or something, anything that gives you that little flash of color. Yeah, and I'm really finding looking at my nails recently is very uplifting. So anything, any little ways that you can. And so I've got your action to step into your most sparkling self. Yeah, Iram says add a scarf to your handbag. That is such a good way, because even if you don't wear it next to your face, if it's like a color that doesn't work with your skin or what you're wearing, then you can always add it onto a bag. Sharon, you always wear something sparkly, even lippy. Yay, I love it. Girl after my own heart. I'm so glad to hear you like sparkles too. I got sparkly eyeshadow on actually for today. Yay. So your action for this step 2, is to get intentional. Each morning, I want you to choose a little flash of color to wear somewhere on your person. It does, obviously, if you can wear, like if you have a colorful jumper, perfect. But even if you don't have a colorful item of clothing, then you can do something like paint your nails or wear some earrings or just something to add a little flash of color. And as a little challenge, I would like you to wear a color that you don't usually wear, just to shake things up. So maybe, like for me, that would be the hot pink, but anything just to shake things up a bit, just experiment. Experimenting is good. And maybe think about how the word that you've chosen, whether it's mindful or, for that, you might want to wear greens, or whether it's magical, then you can think about shaking up your color intentions and what you choose in accordance with that special word. Okay, so we have chosen a word in step 1. We've got intentional with color in step 2, moving towards the word that we've chosen. And we're going to challenge ourselves to shake things up by trying new colors. And now step 3, yay, this is probably my favorite bit of all. We're going to get really creative. I challenge you to get creative with your styling and express yourself. Have you come across Iris Apfel? She is amazing. She really is. I'm a bit of a fan of hers. She died like a year or so ago, but she's absolutely incredible. She has so many great quotes. She's an inspiration. So I had to put a couple of quotes into this class. This is one of my favorite ones. There's no how-to roadmap to style. It's all about self-expression and above all attitude. Do you agree? It's definitely, self-expression is key to personal style, and also just attitude, having a confident attitude and just being, yes, says Sharon, yay, says Jessica, yay. That's what the key to personal style is. That's where your inner sparkle comes from. It's from believing in yourself, expressing yourself, and just having that attitude. Yay, I'm glad we all agree. Okay, so is there anything that you'd love to wear day to day that you kind of hold back on? So I've chosen this picture because this is me in a very big pink frilly skirt. And I remember when I bought this skirt, I thought, okay, I'm not sure I'm going to wear it because it's not the kind of thing you'd wear every day, but I'm just going to buy it because I love it. But I ended up wearing it like all the time, so often, because it makes me feel good. But I've had people coming up to me when I've worn it at my pop-up shops, and they've been saying, oh, I have a skirt like that, but I've saved it for parties, so I don't really wear it. But, if something makes you feel good, then why not just wear it? So Jessica says, I have a similar skirt, but don't wear it. Honestly, Jessica, so many people have said that to me. It's a gorgeous skirt, and people often save them. But what I'm saying is, why, if it makes you feel good when you're wearing it, why save it for a party? Why not just wear it every day? And maybe, okay, you might be worried that people will think you're over the top, but actually, who cares? If it makes you feel good, then why not? It's about getting intentional with how we feel. I don't know if you've heard of Iran says, I have a similar skirt sitting in the wardrobe. Yeah. I think so many of us do have these pieces that we kind of save, but if they make you feel good when you're wearing them, I say go for it. And that's, it lifts your day when you're wearing something that just makes you feel fun, like that pink big frilly skirt makes me feel. Oh, for I am so into Mel Robbins as well. She's brilliant, isn't she? I've been listening to her podcast a lot recently. So I had to put this in now because it's this idea of just, the let them theory. When you say let them, you make a decision to let other people think negative thoughts about you. When you say let me, you focus on the one person whose opinion truly matters, yours. So, who cares if someone thinks you're over the top? Actually, what really matters is how you feel. And it's once you kind of really get into that idea, it's so empowering. So you were saying around about feeling empowered. I think just believing in yourself and dressing for yourself is a really empowering feeling. Okay, so the action for step 3 is to shake things up, experiment, and express yourself. So after this masterclass, I want you to give yourself some permission and some time to just do it. And, experiment with your style, just try some new things, try mixing things together. And the important thing is not to worry about that it looks perfect. You're allowed to be a work in progress. It's just about having fun with your accessories and your fashion and just really going for it, really experimenting and expressing yourself, and also thinking about how you want to feel. So I chose this photo because this was on New Year's Eve, and I decided I wanted to feel celebratory. So I wore this velvet dress with all these feathers on it, which was very over the top. And I know, honestly, I was having the best time in this photo, and the dress was part of it. It was so much fun. The feathers were great. They made me feel very celebratory. But because it was a house party, so a lot of people were saying, oh, are you going out afterwards? Have you got somewhere to go? And I was like, no, I just wanted to dress up. I just wore this because I wanted to dress up. And so, okay, I could have taken that, I could have been embarrassed, but, I just thought, no, I don't really care what people think. It's just about, I feel good, so I want to wear this. And it made me have a good night. And you know what? I think in terms of how other people react, actually, once you are confident in your own skin and you are confident just to be you and wear the things that you like, I think other people love that, and they want to go along with it. And it gives other people permission to be the same as well. Not to worry about other people think. If you take the lead and you just wear what you want, then other people feel they have the permission as well. So it's a fabulous, empowering, and wonderful thing. So you need to just shake things up, experiment, and just go for it. And give yourself the time to do it as well. That's super, super important, allowing yourself the time. So I wanted to share with you some customer photos. My customers always inspire me. You've inspired me when I've met you at my pop-up shops. It's been fantastic seeing some of your personal styles. So I wanted to share some customer photos here just to show you how you can get creative. So this is Andy on the left, and she has matched her turquoise nails to her headband. Quite good fun there. She obviously wanted to feel colorful and go for a bit of matchy. I love matchy. I don't know if you do too. Some people don't like it at all, but whatever is your thing, go for it. And then we have Diane on the right, who was wearing a Queen Me star hair clip, and then she found some more star hair clips and added them in to create this amazing style. And she's also wearing star earrings as well, so she was like star-tastic look. And then we have Brenda. I actually came across Brenda at my Kingston John Lewis pop-up shop. I ran after her because she was wearing these amazing clusters of brooches on both sides of her denim jacket. It looked fantastic and so creative and colorful. Doesn't she look amazing? So amazing. And I ran up to her and, asked her about it. And she said, oh, they were all sitting in a drawer, the brooches. She collected them. And then she was like, you know what? I just need to get them out of the drawer and just start wearing them. She experimented. She put them in these amazing clusters. Thank you for inspiring us, Brenda. I think you look incredible. Yeah, some great ideas. And then next up on the left, this is a really simple one, but this is just Jenny, who does ballroom dancing. So she, she wanted a really simple hairstyle. She was already wearing scrunchies, but she experimented with a double ponytail. So rather than just wearing her hair in a ponytail, she thought, okay, I'm going to try hair half up at the top and then down at the bottom, and then mix up the colors of scrunchies just to kind of play around with the scrunchie styling and create a new style for her ballroom dancing. It's so simple and yet fun because she's got two different colors together, something you can really easily do, even if you have like a really low key style. And then on the right, we've got Lucy. She got creative with her mini hair claws and she loves pink. And she created this little style at the side, which suits her hair type really, really well. So playing around with your hair, getting creative with your hair can be really fun as well. Obviously good if you've got a few Queen Me hair accessories. And then we got gorgeous Andy again. So she obviously wanted to feel, so she was at the beginning with the turquoise nails, but she has different looks. So she also likes to kind of go for a more chic look depending on how she wants to feel. So here she has experimented with her hair and she's gone for like a large oversized hair bow with a kind of Gucci-esque simple earrings. And yeah, just like a completely different look for a different mood, basically. So monochrome, but just really shaking up her style and experimenting and just giving herself permission to experiment on different days according to how she's feeling. The bow does look amazing, doesn't it? The oversized bows are really good fun. So I think a lot of customers who are like, so they're very popular with young, like very young customers, but actually they look amazing on everyone. They really do. They're really good fun. Love the fact you love it too. And here we have one fabulous customer, Laura. So Laura gets super creative. She's wearing she's got a chain headband, then she's styled it with a statement necklace. She has got some hair slides on one side, and then she's added a twist into her hair as well. And she's got a Queen Me style clip on one side, but she's also wearing it as a brooch. So she's using her accessories in lots of different ways, mixing and matching them. Yeah, it's just about getting creative and having fun and allowing yourself that time to play, like you're a little girl dressing up, Now, I mean, I personally find so much joy in experimenting with styling, and I always have done, but for a long time, I didn't allow myself the time to do it. I was just always, rush, getting ready as quickly as possible. And thank you, Farah. I'm so glad you like them. I think as a busy mum, it can feel like you don't even have 10 minutes sometimes. But if you just allow yourself that time, it is so worth it. Just get intentional. Just say, 5 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day, whatever it is, allow yourself, or even if you take some time at the weekend instead, rather than in the morning, just allow yourself that time to play around and experiment. And it's amazing how uplifting it is trying something new. Trying new clothes, trying new hair accessories, brooches, what have you, makeup. So how do you like to experiment with your style? I would love to know. So Farah has mentioned brooches. Do you like to experiment with your makeup? Can you give me a comment? Do you like to wear different kinds of clothes? How do you like to play with your style? Macy says, I love wearing makeup. Shoes are such a good one, aren't they? Because they're like accessories, they're just brilliant. Like, they don't have to worry about your weight or anything, or you just put a different pair of shoes on and it can completely transform how you feel. Farah says clothes, makeup, accessories, all of it. Yeah, I love it, Farah. Iram, I find earrings help me feel confident. Oh, I know. Earrings are so amazing, aren't they? They're the best accessory, apart from hairbands maybe. But, they're so easy to wear. And if you wear a statement pair of earrings, it can completely transform how you feel and make you feel really confident, as you say, Iram. They're so easy and they're very quick as well, which is really great. So fantastic ideas here. Everyone likes to experiment in different ways, which I love. Everyone's got their own unique style. So experimenting is just so important. This is another Iris Apfel quote. If you don't learn constantly, you don't grow and you'll wither. Too many people wither on the vine. New experiences and new challenges keep it fresh. We are meant to expand and grow. Experimenting and learning is what keeps us vibrant, and the universe itself is constantly expanding. So give yourself permission to learn by getting creative. Sharon says, sometimes I find something I think won't suit me actually does. It's so true, Sharon. Like you think, oh, I can't wear that, or it's not going to work. And then it actually, if you just go for it, often it does. And it makes you feel really good. I love that. Just pushing your boundaries a bit and challenging yourself. I love that. Give yourself permission to wear that frilly skirt or whatever it is. Okay, so we've got the 3 steps. We've got intentional on our word. We've got intentional with color. We're getting creative and expanding our minds. But don't just think that you can kind of like do it once or just write that word down once and it all falls into place. You do have to keep being intentional every single day to feel like your most vibrant self. It's like a routine that you have to be intentional every single day. It's like going to the gym. It's not just once and then it's done. It's like you got to work on it every day and just keep it in your mind. We don't want to slip back to this. We don't want to slip back to this too often. It happens sometimes, but we've got some tools to deal with it, but we want to keep working on those tools. We want to be our dancing, sparkling selves as much as possible. We definitely do. We want to keep at it, keep dancing, keep experimenting. Okay, I want you to feel into this with me. Can you imagine what it feels like to be showing up as the most vibrant version of yourself every single day? So not just when you are on when the sun's shining or when you're off to a wedding, but every day to feel like your most sparkling self. And having fresh ideas at your fingertips to express that. How refreshing would it be to have lots of new ideas, new perspectives, and ideas about how to accessorize and how to dress. And when you're stepping into that vibrant version of yourself every day, you can't help but have fun. Dressing up in itself should be fun. Can you imagine the fun you'll have as the most vibrant version of you? Yay! I found in my own life, it really just it's about taking a few extra minutes every single day and using them to nurture myself. So, just take those minutes to nurture yourself. It just takes a few intentional minutes a day. We want to see more of you. We want to see more of what makes you unique. Whatever your style personality is, you're amazing. You're meant to blossom and sparkle, and the world wants to see more of what makes you unique. Would you like me to guide you through the full 5 steps? So we've touched on 3 simple, straightforward things that you can do this evening, which will help you transform. But we can go deeper. I've got a system to go deeper with a full 5 steps. And I would love to guide you through it. It's a special invitation for you. It's a course, and it's called From Stuck to Sparkling. And Macy is sharing the link now, so you can check it out. So it's a unique opportunity to style yourself from the inside out. As we've talked about today, it's really on the inside. That's where the magic happens. And so we really delve into that in the course. And we look at color, makeup, hair, fashion and accessories styling. There are lessons on all of those. There are recorded video lessons, and I've drawn experts in to help me create those as well. So here you can see Patsy, who is a color specialist. There are live calls, and we've got another online color specialist for those workshops. And there's a makeup specialist who does a makeup workshop with you as well. And yeah, it's amazing. There's so much goodness. So it covers those 5 things. I'm so grateful you're here with me. And maybe it's because you deserve to spend a bit more time on yourself. Maybe it's because you'd love some fresh ideas and fresh perspectives and to shake things up. And maybe it's because deep down that the world wants to see more of what makes you, you. We do, yay! That's where From Stuck to Sparkling comes in. Yay! So just to run you through the 5 steps in From Stuck to Sparkling. Step 1, we go deep into mindset. We think about ways we can learn to love ourselves more fully. And we look at a variety of exercises we can do to maintain our positive mindset every day. So we've talked about one exercise here, but I give you like a list of different exercises and videos and explaining each of them so that you can find what works for you best, so that you can really maintain your positive mindset and feel like your most sparkling self every single day. And step 2, we delve into color. We've got videos with Patsy Style Fix, so pre-recorded videos. These are all very quick and easy to digest. They're all short videos that you can easily move through quickly and gain real knowledge from, and confidence in terms of color. Everything is broken down into bite-sized chunks, so it's not overwhelming at all. It's easy to digest and learn from. And we talk about how colors can make us feel radiant, how combining colors together can be really powerful, and how to bring color into our wardrobes in an easy way and fun way, of course. And then step 3, makeup. I had to include makeup because for me, it's such an important part of how I feel. I think it is for so many of us. I am definitely not a makeup expert, so I drafted in the amazing Shireen Brannan for this, who teaches for Bobbi Brown. And together we've created a series of, again, very easy to digest videos, straightforward tips covering base and highlights, and eyes and eyebrows, and finally lips. Now, I had been kind of a bit stuck in the rut with makeup. I was using the same makeup techniques that I'd used for years, but Shireen has transformed how I felt. She's given me a fresh take on makeup, and makeup was a really popular module when I ran the course in June. Everybody absolutely loved this module. Macy says it's her favorite. I know it's makeup is amazingly powerful, isn't it? How it can really change how we feel with such simple things as well. And then hair, of course. So the hair module delves into, how to style with hair accessories, little hairstyles that you can create according to your hair type. So even if you have short hair, there are some inspiring hair ideas in there. And I collaborated with an expert, the amazing Jo from Hair Up Ideas, to create these videos. So there are a set of videos according to your hair type, so it's very easy to digest, and there are a few easy ideas that you can build into your daily routine to help you get creative with your hair as well. And then finally, the final module is about bringing it all together with fashion and accessory styling. We look at different clothes for different body shapes, lots of fresh ideas on how to style your accessories, from bags to scarves, jewelry. I mean, I've always personally felt that when you create an outfit that you love, like it almost takes you to another place. It like transports you. You just feel so different, don't you? And so I think this is where it all comes together. This is like super fun module, just bringing all of the ideas together and creating really amazing outfits that transform how we feel. So each of these elements, this is what you get in the course. Each of these elements is really important. They all work together. And this is what I would charge for them separately. This is like if I were to split them out. So the recorded videos, there's 5 modules, quick and easy tips that you can watch in just a few minutes for each tip. Very easy to build into your life. And there are supporting handouts for those videos as well. Again, very quick and easy to use. Everything is kind of tailor-made for people that are busy like me. Then we have our live online workshops. So this is where we've got 5 live online workshops. This is where you get a chance to consolidate your learning. They are held with, 2 of them are held with experts. So we've got one online color expert, Liz, and one with Shireen, who is a makeup expert. So you can ask any questions about the videos or any questions at all about anything to do with the topic of the week. And it's a chance to connect with the other members of the course as well, and to connect with me and to get guidance. And yeah, the live workshops are super fun. Even if you can't make any of the workshops, they are pre-recorded. Sorry, they are recorded, so you can watch the recording afterwards. Plus, when you join the program, there is like a little poll that you can vote for the most, so you can give your vote as to when you'd like to do the live workshops. And so last time with the group, everyone was able to attend at least 3 workshops. So you won't miss out on too many, hopefully. I found that I was able to organize times where most people could make it. And if you can't make it, there is a video. But the most important part of the course was definitely the private group, because that was where everyone came together to support each other, to share ideas, to see how we're getting on with the videos. I'm in there every single day, supporting you, cheering you on, helping you to feel like your most sparkling self. And yeah, it was really magical when we ran it in June, and the group was a very important part of it. So yeah, this is what, so if I was to charge for these separately, the total value would be 1375. And what's more, on top of all the amazing learning and the experience of going on this journey together, I'm also throwing in a Queen Me gift card. So that is between £200 and £250, depending. If you pay the full installment, then it's 250, or if you choose 3 installments, then it's a gift card for £200. So the total value of all this, you can buy as many Queen Me, lots of Queen Me goodies with that. The total value is £1,625. So an amazing value, but that's not what I'm going to charge for it. It costs £295. And I can hear you say, Amanda, why is the top price so much higher than what you're actually charging? And the answer is that this is only the second time that I've run this course. It was such an amazing experience when we did it in June, and I am so excited to share it with you. And I just really want to make it as affordable as possible. I feel like you're really going to benefit from it, from what I've learned. It was magical when we ran it in June. It really was. And I want to keep it as accessible as possible. So that's why it's £295. So it is one installment of £295, or you can get started for £99, 3 installments of £99, and you still get the voucher for that. Yeah, it's amazing, Sharon. I know. Honestly, it's incredible value, because you also get the Queen Me voucher as well. Like I say, it's just it's such an amazing experience, and it's like my mission is to make you feel like your most sparkling self. And I loved teaching the course in June, and I just want to make it as accessible as possible. I'm so excited to go on this journey for you, and for you to hopefully join. I would absolutely love to welcome you. It's a 5-week course, and it runs from the 27th of October through to the 30th of November. So even if you're away one of those weekends, or you can't, there's a week that you're doing a lot of work, or a couple of weeks you're doing a lot of work, you should still be able to benefit from the course, because the WhatsApp group is there every single day. You can dip into it or dip out of it as you like. But when you do want that support, I'm there on it, as are the other participants. And it was such a magical experience. I would absolutely love for you to join. So you can go to that URL to join. And if you decide to join tonight, there is a fast action bonus. I'm going to throw in a Queen Me mystery box that is worth at least 125, with some goodies in there. So a little extra surprise for you if you join tonight. So this is the link that you can follow to join. I'm going to show you now. So it's not the Queen Me website. This is my personal website, amandawaterstone.com. And this is what you see. So Macy will post the link. She's posted the link in the comments so you can follow it. And this is what you will see when you get to the website, just so you're familiar with it. This is me greeting you on the page. There's a little bit more about the course on there that you can check out if you'd like to. And then if you press the button through to the enrollment phase, then you see this. And that's where you can select whether you want to go for one installment of £295, which includes the £250 Queen Me voucher, or you can go for 3 installments of £99, and that includes your £200 Queen Me voucher. So you can choose one or the other of those there. And then once you've hit yes, please, then you get an email straight through to your inbox from me, and just welcoming you to the course, and with your login details for the portal where the videos are. And then the class will start on the 27th of October. But if you're not, that's a Monday, but that's when the first lot of videos will go live. But we'll have a little vote on when the first live workshop would be. So you would vote on your preferred dates, so that you could hopefully join at least 2 or 3 of those live workshops, if not all of them. Hopefully you can make all of them. They will be mostly in the evenings, I think, but we'll do a vote and see. So that's the URL. Macy's posted it there. I'm just going to go on now to quickly look at some of the feedback from the last participants. I'm going to skim through this because I know that I've promised you a Queen Me voucher as well. So I'll just be a couple of minutes, but I wanted to share with you what the participants from June found about the course. I had such amazing feedback. It was incredible. This is Nimrit. It lifted her confidence. She loved the videos. She loved the tools. She loved the group, the private group as well. She sent us this photo of herself just after she'd finished the course, and she'd gone to a wedding, saying she felt fabulous, and she felt it was completely because of the course. It had changed how she felt about herself and given her so much more confidence and sparkle. And this is Alexandra, who was already extremely glamorous, but she was struggling with her confidence a little bit. Just, you know, life was just getting in the way of things a little bit. She loved the videos and the group, and she said she really felt she got her sparkle back through the course. You know, you can see it here. I just seem to sparkle and glow more. I got my sparkle back. Yay! And then this is Andy. She loved the styling tips. She felt the other attendees were really, you know, it was uplifting being in the group. It increased her confidence and helped me to sparkle both on the outside and, more importantly, on the inside. So, you know, it was so magical. Everyone felt that it really transformed them, which was just incredible. This is Stephanie. I felt quite low before the course. It sprung me into positivity, which has increased my confidence. A really great course, and Amanda is lovely. Thank you, Stephanie. And then these are from an earlier, I did a hairstyling course prior to that. So Laura was on the hairstyling course, and, you know, she found that the hairstyling ideas actually encouraged her to use more accessories and try new things. And she actually recently told me that she was still using the same hairstyles that she'd learned like months and months before, like a year and a half before. So they really stayed with her and helped her to get more creative. And then Diane also did the hairstyling course. And she just says, you know, actually it can be quite straightforward. Just some quite simple, easy to digest tips can really help bump up your style. So Diane loved the hairstyling tips too. So if for any reason you decide to join the course and you decide it's not for you, there's a 14-day money back guarantee. So no need to worry about that. And just to summarize again, what you get the 5 weeks of recorded videos, very, very easy to digest, simple videos which you can incorporate the tips into your life. You get 5 online live workshops with 2 guest experts and with me on hand to motivate you. There are supporting handouts. There's the private group to help you feel sparkling and to keep you motivated and encourage you. You can dip in and out of that as much as you like. You know, you don't need to be present in there the whole time. It's just, if it's there if you want it, and it was great last time. And you get a Queen Bee gift card to £200 or £250, just so that you can fully sparkle up if you want to, and treat yourself to some goodies so you feel really special. And if you don't forget, if you take action tonight, you get the mystery gift box as well, worth £125. So do follow the link and take action so you can get that gift box. I would so love to welcome you. Thank you so much for joining me, all of you. I am so grateful that you are here and that I got to share this class with you. Honestly, I've loved the energy. Thank you so much for contributing. Thank you for all your comments. I have a £15 Queen Me voucher for you that I would love, you know, if you would love to buy anything from Queen Me, then you can use this voucher. Oh, thank you so much, Veroha. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that you've enjoyed it. Oh, Macy, I'm really glad that you've inspired to play around. So I had that the £15 voucher, if you'd like to use it, the code is Sparkle15. You can use that now on the website. It's valid until the end of October. I am so grateful to all of you. Oh, Jessica, I'm so glad you found it vibrant. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, Sharon, I'm so glad you liked it. Thank you. Thank you all so much. This is where, does anyone have any questions? This is where you can go check out the course. Macy's posted it in the comments as well. Does anyone have any questions for me? I will stop sharing. Has anyone got any questions at all? Oh, Sharon, you feel excited. Are you thinking about joining, Sharon? Or are you just happy from the class? Let me know if you have. Oh, yes. Yay. 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 I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Sharon, have you got so you've got the URL there. You can click on it now. Let me know if you have any questions at all. But like I say, for the live sessions, we should hopefully be able to get a time that works for you. So don't worry about that. There'll be like a poll so you can vote for the best times. It's going to be amazing. Honestly, it was such an incredible experience in June. I am so excited to do it all again. It was so life affirming. It was so much fun. And yeah, I honestly, Sharon, it'd be amazing to welcome you. But let me know if you have any. Does anyone have any questions? Okay. Okay, well, Sharon, thank you. Thank you to everyone. Thank you to Jessica. Thank you to Iram. Thank you to Vareha. It's been Macy. Thank you so much. Thank you. I have loved spending all this time with you. Thank you so much. Thank you to everyone who joined, and I will speak to you soon. Thank you, Sharon. Bye.